Welcome to Module 4. In Module 4, we'll be dealing with the topic of policy and regulation, taxes, standards, negotiated agreements. We're back here at our garbage station from our previous module, Module 2, and I just wanted to point out to you this sign here. Here's an example of policy and regulation in play. Examples of what we're to do and what we're not to do. What can we put in, what shouldn't we put in. These types of policies and regulations are around us all the time. Speed limits on the highway in the city, parking bans, not here, not there. These are all parts of the issues. Policy and regulations are around us all the time, whether that be this type of policy and regulation, whether it be a parking ban on the city streets during the winter, or perhaps a speed limit on the highway. Policies and regulations all around us. Learn to identify those. It's going to be a great module. Good luck.